had viewed the agony of their love command until they could behold no longer, and they veiled their faces from the sight. The sun refused to look upon the awful sea. Jesus cried with a loud voice, which struck terror to the hearts of his murderers. It is finished. It is done. Then the veil of the temple was rent from the top to the bottom. The earth shook and the rock rent. Amen. Great darkness was upon the face of the earth. The last hope of the disciples seemed swept away as Jesus died. Many of his followers witnessed the scene of his suffering and death, and their cup of sorrow was full. Earlier, right in 177, verse 3. And so, my brothers and sisters, our mothers, God has given a special gift to every one of us. And even though we might not recognize and appreciate the gift of our mother, God has given our mother because there was no one else that could have been your mother except your mother. Amen. Believe that. No one else could have been your mother but your mother. God has specially made that decision long before we were even conceived. Before we were formed. You know, and those of you who know science, before the spermatozoa leaves the body of the father and then unite in the mother, God knew you and I, and God has set aside that mother to be your mother. Amen. And you need to respect that. Amen? Amen. And then from that day of germination, through conception, through that 9-year-old period, it's not easy. It's not an easy road. They can tell the days they were feeling so upset, the vomiting and the low feeling and the this and the that, and many other attributes that come with pregnancy. Mother has borne all of this for us. We need to regard them. Amen. We need to lift our hats off for them. We need to respect them. They might not say what we like. We might not see according to what they are seeing. But the fact that God has entrusted you under the motherhood of your mother, you need to give thanks and respect that. Amen. And so I went on the internet and collected 3 or 4 points about mother. One person said that mother cast her dreams into the sea. It's copyrighted by Nicholas Gordon. See, a mother cast her dream into the sea. We, the words, sent bubbling toward the sun. The eggs of stone, the swords of prophecy. Because she must conclude her melody and fall back to the sweet, dark bush of one. A mother cast her dream into the sea. First I'm reciting these, right? Open to cross that wide infinity, and on some infant shore again to run. The heads of stone, the swords of prophecy. All right, there's another one coming up. Okay? Oh, this is another word. He says, outside the fiery circle of memory, the golden, the incessant years undone, a mother cast her dreams into the sea. And then it dissolves into a tapestry, a rolling, helpless drift again begun. The heads of stones, the swords of prophecy. Afloat once more upon eternity, once more the alien fury, never done. Again, her dreams into the sea, the heads of stone, the swords of prophecy. Another one says, behold the mother with her newborn child. Behold the mother with her newborn child. An icon of hope that never dies. Death may labor all we cherish lies, yet this love lies too deep to be defined. We clear an inner field where faith has smile. Let him play the hedgers of surmise, holding back all contrary replies. Although our thoughts might turn the winter's mild, despite the well-known characteristics of times. Each time a child is born, we dream anew, for only thus our losses are regained. Though we must share the destiny of strife, no passion in our calling is more true than that which craters innocent, unstrained, and slain. The next poem now by J.S. Batch. He said, although a daughter, I write this as a mother. All right, so I guess from all the daughters, we're sending this to our mother. Let's read together, all right? Although a daughter, I write this as a mother. We are both mothers now of child and daughter. Let me see the other mothers that are here and daughters that are here together. That are mothers. Did you get that? Your mother is here and you yourself are a mother. All right, good, good. Hey, talk to all of you, right? Say, you are a grandmother forced to be a mother, and I a widow alone with my fatherless daughter. Death has thus shaped both our lives in ways we would not have chosen, yet life is still the bright, painfully lovely thing it was always. Our children like dancers on a dark, splendid night, needing on loves as I needed yours. Your love, the same song as ever. A lullaby I remember so well from my time in your arms. We move in slow spiral toward